Thank you so much. My name is Kim Richmond. This is the Kim Richmond Concert Jazz Orchestra, and we're doing a celebration tonight with the release of our new CD. Actually, it's a pre-release concert because I found out after I booked the concert that the release isn't actually until May 14th on the streets. So we're a little early, but we do have CDs here for sale during the intermission and after the concert. And it's lovely to see so many friends and familiar faces here. Thank you all for coming. This is wonderful. And as so many of you know, we did sell out. And I've got a lot of people mad at me now because I told them, oh, don't worry, you don't need to buy tickets in front because, well, you can get them at the door. So, well, that proved not to be the case. So that's good news and bad news, but we're happy that we're here and that we can share all of this with you. This is a tribute to Stan Kenton. The whole CD is, and of course you heard his theme song there, Artistry and Rhythm. And I'll introduce all of the guys later, but you did hear Bob Carr down here on the bassoon. And on the flute solo, that's Budman. Before we go on, I want to give thanks to a couple of people specifically, and one is our executive producer, Lucy Jensen. Let's give her a big hand. Where are you, Lucy? She's been a guiding light, and of course Summit Records, which issued the CD on their Mama label, and that's the same one that Bob Florence used, and Lucy helped with that too. So it's a pleasure to work with a great label like that. Also, I could introduce all of you, and I have to kind of limit it a little bit because of time. But I also want to introduce somebody that I know you would love to hear is here, and that's Stan Kenton. Where are you, Stan? And she too is helping to keep this all alive. So, Stan Kenton was an enormously influential figure in jazz, an icon, of course. I had the pleasure of playing in a band in 1967. I was in grade school, of course. But I enjoyed it, and it was one of my best musical experiences. Not a lot of money did I make, but it was on the road. There were one-nighters with hit and runs. You know what hit and runs are? You sleep in a hotel every other night. The bus. So I learned to sit. I was smaller than I was now, and I learned to sleep in the overhead rack like that with a ceiling going over my nose. Anyway, enough about that. We're going to go ahead with our music now. We'll play music from the CD and a couple of other tunes as well. So this next one is one of my compositions. All of these are, not all of them, but most of these are done in the Kenton style, specifically the Stan Kenton Los Angeles Neophonic Orchestra. I don't know whether you ever heard of that, but it was a short-lived orchestra in the 60s.